I'm gonna sit here. You're gonna drive.
I feel like it would make me dizzy. Like it's like I feel like I'm in a tunnel with trying to go with the slight echo. Yeah. It's just weird. Not used to hearing myself like that.
I'm wearing earplugs. I'm not listening to anybody.
It's just free talking.
You just got music playing the entire time.
That's I think that's what a lot of male podcasters do. The guys who are on like the man podcast kind of thing, they just pop in earphones and it's like, well, let me tell you a thing or two about women need to be more submissive to their husbands.
Women can't play men's sports, and even if they've got a vagina or a dick, if they call themselves a woman, they can't play men's sports.
You should stick to one gender. If you look like you got two of them, then the baby, that sounded more like Bill Cosby.
And the pudding.
And the jello pudding and the many genders that you got to watch out for. Pudding.
You heard what them kids been saying.
What? I did nothing. That's that. I got a sleepy barbecue sauce. Wasn't that in an episode where he made like sleepy barbecue sauce?
Yeah, it was like a Spanish Fly thing. Everybody was.
Oh, it was Spanish Fly.
It was something like that. It was like the end of the night, and everybody was pairing off, and he was like, "Well, you know."
Well, what you see there's I done made everybody horny again.
Wasn't he a gynecologist?
I think so.
Was he?
Yeah.
Dr. Huxtable.
Let me see the booty.
Let me look inside that banana you got there.
Punani.
So what's been up, guys?
We saw Burn.
Oh, shit. I hear it's very intense to the point where people are complaining about it being too intense.
I could see that complaint. I didn't love it. I really like the story, the characters, like the acting, I thought. The cinematography and the editing, maybe. I could see, like, it's a lot of, like, close-up, a lot of, like, spinning camera transitions.
I like the whole, like, steady cam shots that I saw in the trailer. There seem to be a lot of those.
Not, like, it's not as much as you would like want, yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I didn't like the beginning of it or the end of it, but the middle had some guts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like a 20-minute cold open almost before you get the title card.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty short in Rise.
It's yeah.
But
it's like kind of relevant to the story, but I don't know.
It doesn't come back till like the third act.
It doesn't like build enough of the characters for it to like
it's not
validate
really
being that long.
The actual main story, like the group of characters that it's about.
I'll see it and I'll probably like it. Like I've said previously, you know, any kind of Evil Dead movie's a good Evil Dead movie to me.
I mean, I like it. I don't love it.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know, dude. I'll probably think it's the best.
Well, that we were 2 out of 4 people in the theater.
Pretty light, yeah. I mean, it was 11:30 on a Saturday.
Oh, in the morning.
They had an 8:30 showing, and I'm wondering if anybody
who wants to go. Yeah,
8:30.
Who wants to go see that?
That's the one I would have called.
If it weren't for me, yeah, he would have been up there.
Yeah, I don't know. I could see myself doing that too. It's been a while since I took myself out to a movie, though. I think
I love a good solo. Early Tuesday is like the best.
You and the other 93-year-old
I've been the only person
people.
in a bunch of movies.
I went and saw Children of Men by myself. That was pretty good experience. That's one of my favorite movies now.
My chair rocked too far back, and I could not get comfortable.
No. The last time I went to the movies, I cried a lot. And it wasn't even that. I mean, it was emotionally devastating to me.
I hope you were alone.
No, I was there with my family, like sitting next to my son, going, sobbing like a little girl. Not the strong kind of little girls that watch the new Ghostbusters, but like, you know, like a real wimpy little girl.
I can see it.
It was emotionally devastating to me, and I don't know why.
It was in tone, not spirit.
I got a lot going on.
Was it Babe Pig in the City? Why were you crying?
Because it was the Amazing Digital Circus, and it was like the finale episode, and you lose one of these characters that you've gotten like close to, and it's real sad the way he goes. And then Isn't She Lovely starts playing. You're like, what the fuck? Oh my God, it is on! The Amazing Digital Circus. Check it out, fans, if you don't already.
I never cried sad. I cried happy in movies. I never cried sad shit.
I cried happy. I cried sad.
I cried happy.
I cried
like,
too scary.
Easy.
There's just like 1 week out of the month where I might cry.
I've been very weepy lately. I've lowered my mood stabilizers to see if it helps out with my night eating. It is not.
Tyler's moon cycle is approached.
Oh my gosh, were you one of the thousands of girls whose flow was affected in June?
This is some kind of thing, conspiracy thing that she's.
There's like I haven't watched it yet, but there's like a documentary on Netflix. Like a lot of women either had 2 periods or missed their period in June.
No,
Like-
mine came fine. Regularly as always. Heavy
It's
flow.
chemtrails is what it is.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm a free bleeder.
There's public information available for the state of Louisiana where people can report chemtrails. And I was perusing through some of those the other day, and somebody trolled that system by sending in a report that said the violator was, of course, Landry, and that the description of the incident, I started reading it, and I was like, what? These are bees having a dialogue? And so I Googled it, and someone had copy and pasted the entire script of the bee movie.
That
Yes.
happens a lot. Yeah.
I found out it's like a troll thing that happens, but
Yep.
I
Yeah.
started reading it, and I was like, huh?
Jerry Seinfeld falls in love with a human lady.
What?
Doesn't make any sense.
That makes absolutely no sense.
Bees?
She's above 18? No way.
Yeah, really.
Bees make chemtrails?
Well, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Hog Hair Horror Show. I'm your host, Tyler.
Sproles.
It's your girl, Friday.
And today we are discussing the 1986 movie, The Hitcher.
The Hitcher. He's hitching.
Yeah, with Rutger Hauer and old pony boy himself, C. Thomas Howell.
Pony boy. Okay.
Okay,
Hitcher.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
My first complaint was we should have had a more attractive actor, but now,
Oh, wow.
now you said that it was Pony
Hot
Boy.
takes. Yeah, no, that's Pony Boy and E.T.'s older brother.
What about him?
Elliot's older brother, not E.T.'s older brother.
And the other guy, like, I know most from,
Hobo with a shotgun.
fucking
You made out with him one time?
Blade Runner.
Oh, yeah, Blade
Yeah,
Runner.
Blade
Yeah,
Runner.
He
Blade
was
Runner.
handsome for an old guy.
He's a good-looking fella.
Yeah,
But-
he's the main bad guy in Blade Runner.
Yeah, Roy Batty. He's also in a movie called Split Second with like this weird-looking creature that look. I mean, it's not weird. It looks awesome, but you only see it for like a split second. That's why the movie's called Split Second.
First complaint. What the hell was going on? Was this shot on tiny film?
On tiny film? No, it was shot on very big film.
It was like we watched it on. It was on like Cinemax, I think.
Oh, you're talking about how the
The
quality.
aspect ratio.
The aspect. It didn't. It filled
I had to
up.
like change the shit on my TV because all we could get was like a 8x8 box in the middle of the screen
Whoa.
with the movie. Yeah,
It was shot in like ultra wide, like Panavision.
No,
Like,
like
shit,
the first.
all I could get. Yeah,
The first couple of
whatever
minutes,
it was pulling up.
I was like,
just,
Are we watching him watch a movie?
right?
Is
it's
he like at a drive-in theater?
No, I didn't. Yeah, mine. I have like an old DVD rip that I have on my computer. It looks because there's no Blu-ray of this movie.
Yeah, it looked fine. I just had to like stretch it in the
Right.
aspect ratio to make it
That's weird.
somewhat fit my TV.
It was very
Yeah,
weird.
that's weird.
It
I've
was
never heard of
like we were losing
It was
40%.
like a smaller
of the screen.
than the like studio TV we have worth of my big TV.
Yeah.
in there. Like, I'm like,
That's
I
so
can't,
strange.
I can't even read the subtitles.
Well, and it was so dark. That's why I was like, is he Watching some? Are we watching him watch this?
I figured it out though.
Yeah, I mean that's awesome that you figured it out. Well, before we really get into this, like we've been doing our last couple episodes, we have a little fun bit. Usually we do our top fives, but this week I got a little quiz for these two sumbitches.
I'm sure I'll do awful.
Yep, it's real or fake Italian horror movies.
Okay.
You have to guess by the title whether or not it is a real Italian movie or not. So it's 10 questions. I should have made them like 9 or something, so there would have been a clear winner. And I also should have brought some kind of prize. Just know that you have my love and affection, both of you. All right, starting off, The House with Laughing Windows. True or false?
True.
That is right. You both got that correct. The Man That Killed Women.
True.
True.
That one is false.
That's right.
Cannibal Carcass Control.
True.
I'm gonna go false just to make it interesting.
You are correct, Sproles. That one's false. The Fifth Chord.
The Fifth Chord.
True.
Yeah, that's a real one.
Yep, that is correct. The Perfume of the Lady in Black.
I'm going real.
Yeah, true. So
Okay,
it was
that's true. You guys got it. All right.
There was
You're
an
pretty good on
episode
this. We should keep
Nobody's
points.
keeping score.
Yeah, nobody's keeping score. Well,
I'm losing.
It'll be all right.
I think
the
you are
people at home
losing
can keep
because
score.
Sproles got that one right that
the
you did.
one more. Yeah.
Um,
Well, I forgot Sam is incredibly competitive.
yeah, we should definitely next time we'll do this better, guys. But I did
She
come up
knows
with
who's
these
winning.
questions. The Dying Breath.
Oh, I forgot what we were doing.
Oh, true or
True.
false?
Yeah. False.
You are correct, Sproles. That is false. A Lizard in Woman's Skin.
True.
False.
That is true.
Ooh.
Sproles is kicking ass.
Killing you.
Kill, baby, kill.
False.
False.
That is true. I gotta have some kind of punishment. We gotta get some like every flavor bean. You know, we like take a
I'd rather
chance
get
with it.
prizes, not punishment.
Nope, I'm all for punishments. This is a horror podcast, don't you know?
You can hit me one time.
I'm gonna take both of you out, and we're gonna take some swings at each other. Me
Not
first.
with that. Not with that. That's the multi-weapon.
All right, we're down to our last two now.
Last two.
Oh, God, the stakes are high.
I'm pretty sure I've won either way.
Yeah. Probably.
What if we do double points?
The Horrible Dr. Hickok.
True.
False.
That is true.
Damn it. Dr. Hickok?
And our last one. Once Loved, Twice Dead.
That's a real one.
I believe it's true.
That is false.
Ah!
So-
Once love, false, twice. Bullshit.
That's bullshit. It isn't a name of an episode of some like cop drama TV show from the 90s, but it is not an Italian movie.
The perfume one, it sounded real hard like a few episodes from one of the day, what do you call them? Soap operas
Yeah.
from the 90s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
The Perfume of the Lady in Black.
It
I'm
was
not a
his
big
mom.
Italian film fan.
That's why I wanted to
know
do this,
you
because I know
are.
you guys wouldn't know whether these are real or not.
I mean, if you had the soundtrack to each one, then I could probably. Yeah.
Not all of them are Goblin, though. That's the... I really thought you guys weren't going to fall for Cannibal Carcass Control.
After you said, I was like, wait, carcass?
Cannibal Carcass Control.
I don't know how much that word is used.
And The Man That Killed Women just made me laugh. That was just a joke just for me, I think. All right. Well, that was the end of our quiz there, guys. Let's get on into this here movie, which this is an HBO picture.
Yeah. No, that's kind of strange.
HBO is real tight on their rights on shit that they allow, so there is no Blu-ray of this movie. Like they
It's
just
weird that I had to watch it on Cinemax.
Yeah, it's weird. You watch it on Cinemax, and it's not on HBO Max, and it's not.
Yeah. That's the
on-
only place it was like available, really.
It seems like it would be a Tubi movie. Like, honestly, it seems like
Yeah.
something you'd find on Tubi, but it's not. It's actually kind of hard to find.
That's
like,
odd.
Yeah. When
It's like, yeah, HBO, like you said, they're
Yeah.
fucking
they're weird about
litigious.
their rights. Like, but there was a remake of this in 2007.
I saw that when we were looking
yeah,
for
it was
it.
with Sean Bean, and it actually has all the gore and shit in it. It's not as good, but it's still pretty fucking cool. Like, there's also a sequel to this.
Check that out.
There's the Hitcher 2. I'm still searching or some kind of bullshit like that. That came out in 2003. That is like a direct sequel to this movie. Have not seen it. Don't know about it, but I know about the Sean Bean one, and I know about this one because I grew up watching this one. This is a very intense movie that I was watching when I was like 12, 11.
This movie makes no sense.
Oh no, you have to suspend so much disbelief.
It's like a dream almost, or he's the devil.
He's a ghost.
He's Nightcrawler.
Yeah. Well, this movie reminds me a lot, or I guess Fury Road reminds me a lot of how the pacing is in this movie, and oddly enough, same cinematographer as from Fury Road.
I love the cinematography.
This movie is beautiful.
Yeah,
to look
contradictory to like what we were saying with the new Evil Dead. This is fantastic cinematography.
Oh yeah, great shots,
insane storytelling.
Oh no, it's bananas, but it's like
this is like an hour and a half that lasted 4 hours.
Oh wow, really? I thought it was
it feels very long. It feels much longer than it is.
Because he doesn't have that much downtime. Most of it is him running.
To be fair, we had to pause a few times.
A couple times.
And get back into it.
I was doing stuff.
Oh yeah, I had to pause like a few times. Well, taking notes for this, I had to pause quite a few times because my kids kept doing stuff. But I was trying to like blah, 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 shut up.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
So I could almost accept that all of this is just like some sort of coma dream or like death experience from him.
Jacob's Ladder scenario.
Having the wreck in the beginning or whatever. I mean, they don't give you any other notion that that's what this is, other than nothing really makes any sense. Yeah. And he just seems to like continuously find these random abandoned gas stations. Yeah, he's the luckiest guy ever.
No, he's the unluckiest guy
kind
ever.
of both. But he just like walks into the desert several times and stumbles upon a gas station.
Well, I feel it speaks a lot for the American economy and also the power of American-made vehicles.
That truck is still active at the end.
Oh, you can't kill a square body Chevy.
Yeah, I know.
I will say, like, I kind of get why he picked the hitchhiker up. It's like a stupid move, but like, I don't know. I like when he.
Is it raining?
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's raining, man. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. It's raining, man. It's raining, and we record next to a church, everybody. So we're worried about the Jesus getting into the ground and reanimating the corpses.
There's no graveyard here that we know of.
There is no graveyard. I mean, there's probably some bodies around here somewhere.
There was almost one here.
There was definitely one down the road from me where I live right now. I came home one night and there were cops all over the place.
A person was shot in this house.
Oh, a lady was shot, or a lady shot her husband in the house right down the road.
Yeah, no, somebody was shot here, but they didn't die here. They died on the way to being dumped.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Call it the meth murder house.
Anyways, I really like that he almost like completely like comes. What am I trying to say? Like, his actual reason for picking him up, because it's like, yeah, he was doing the nice thing, it was the right thing to do, I guess, because it was raining, but he did it to keep himself awake. Like, it was like kind of like
he was falling asleep.
Yeah, it was like at the heart of the thing, that was why he did it.
Yeah, and it's like dawn, and he's out in the rain too. One of the I guess the desert has to rain every once in a while, but it just seems like
the night and day shifts seem to happen kind of awkwardly.
Yeah.
It follows a timeline, but yeah, it is a little.
But it's
bit
just
awkward.
like I swear there's one where they pan from the back seat to the front seat, and it's night to day. Yeah.
No, that's like a dawn scene, but there is one part at the end the timeline doesn't really make sense, because how long was he chasing after that bus? Because anyway, we'll get to it whenever we get to that part.
Yeah. Well, apparently there's just one road. Like, there's only one road.
I mean, that's like Highway 55.
It's just like they were going the other way.
Route 66?
You know what I mean?
Route 66, Highway 55, Highway 51.
Yeah, what were the chances that they just happened to need to the jail was the other opposite direction from where
Yeah, right.
he was
From
already
that gas
going.
station or that police station. No, it was the truck stop where they were at.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does let Rutger Hauer in, and Rutger Hauer is immediately acting all weird. John Ryder is his name.
Yeah.
John Ryder and
Which, I mean,
That's
is the
such
name
a-
he gives.
That's such a John Doe thing.
I know, Ryder.
Rider on the Storm.
That's what this movie is based on.
Okay.
Is Rider on the Storm, Riders on the Storm, because that song is about like a hitchhiker killer, and guy was listening to it and he was like, I'm gonna write a script about this movie.
It gives me
Write the
that
song.
feel. It's like got that music video.
It was supposed to open with it and everything. I don't know why they didn't open with it. I love the fucking music in this movie. I love that, like, there's just like one, not even a needle drop, just some like just the song playing on the radio. I forgot there's a word for it that makes me sound really smart, but I can't remember. But yeah, I loved like the synth lines in this movie. It's great. So he picks up Rutger Hauer, and Rutger Hauer's like starts, he's like asking him, what's your name? He's like, John.
He's just being super creepy and won't like actually give him any straight answers.
He's acting like he's super tired.
Yeah,
Right.
I guess so.
Like he's been up all night, probably murdering people.
Well, when he asks for the cigarette and he gives it to him, and it sticks to his lip, and he keeps talking, like, that's always a bad sign.
I mean, it's like the coolest you can look with a cigarette when it hangs precariously, just so.
Burns
And then
your chin hairs.
the matches that he used, like, those are like the original badass matches that they don't make anymore because of meth.
I realized, that's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
Those are the kind that you could strike anywhere.
Apparently, didn't he like strike it off the mirror or something?
Yeah, you can strike them with your thumb. You can still buy those, I'm pretty sure. Strike
It's
anywhere.
a different
You never
chemistry.
popped one with your...
yeah.
I used to pop them with my thumbnail.
I can't remember the chemical name, but it's red whatever, and that's an ingredient often used to make meth.
Man, this really is the meth murder house.
I got a life axe.
You guys
More
have never
you know.
seen Breaking Bad.
Bullshit.
Yeah, the picks up Rutger Hauer, which, by the way, like earlier they do show like a shot of the headlights on the road. You can't see fucking shit with those headlights.
That's what I said. I said, he ain't got his lights on?
Yeah.
They're like, it's just like the weakest little like flashlights, which I guess that's like the film not picking up all the light, but still, it looks dangerous.
I mean, I know some people have those really annoying, like, LED headlights, but, like...
Yeah, these are what my headlights used to look like before I finally got the brights fixed. That's what my headlights used to look like going home at night. I was a danger. To myself, mostly. Other people had headlights so I could see whenever they were driving.
Oh, no, I hate driving at night when you come upon somebody with the LEDs, and you're like... I'm, like, flashing them, like, turn your brights off, and they're like, I can go brighter.
Yeah, these aren't my brights. I did that. I started doing that to a lot of people before I realized I have what is that?
Astigmatism.
Astigmatism, because I did it to a cop one time. I was like, "Turn your brights off." He flashed his like whole lights and everything. I was like, "Oh, maybe I have astigmatism." I'm sorry.
We had a car that had electrical issues, and it was either one headlight on regular or brights. And so I was like passing through one time where there was like a checkpoint, and I heard a cop yell at me with the windows up, "I'm gonna get you for them lights." I was like, but I need my Chick-fil-A early in the morning.
Was it an evil old grandma cop?
Well, it was,
I'm going to get you for those lights, my pretty.
it was in the hood.
Oh, okay, yeah. This movie is very atmospheric. Getting back to it,
Yeah, he very quickly is just really creepy, and just
yeah.
everything you expect from a hitchhiker in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, I mean, desert vibes really dried me up.
Like, I'd never pick up a hitchhiker. I don't think. I'd have to be like, I don't know, desperate for. I don't know what reason I would have to pick up a hitchhiker.
Right. I don't know. I get road hypnosis, like trying to keep yourself awake. Like I've been there.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I still don't know if I would go there. Like, yeah.
I have a very good friend that has picked up several hitchhikers. She's a tiny little thing.
And she's mentally ill.
Well, she's nice. She's nice.
She's too damn nice. Yeah.
She thought one with her dad. And then it was just not.
Oops.
She took him to like the YMCA.
You're my daddy.
She has really bad vision too.
That's also
she can't read billboards.
No, I'm getting to that point where I can't read I'm having a really hard time reading shit, and I have to like get real close to it now. Like sometimes I have to look at my phone like this.
I was in a dark restaurant on Friday, and I had to tell everybody what their fucking bill was saying.
Don't go to those dark restaurants. That's how they get you.
But so they pretty quickly come upon the I think it's a beetle.
Yeah, a beetle that passed at the beginning of the
he
movie.
like jams his leg onto the gas.
So he doesn't stop. Yeah. And it's like, what did you do that for? And
yeah, like clearly, okay, what the fuck's going on?
He asked him like, did that scare you? And he's like, all right, you need to get out. You need to get the fuck out. You should have gotten out way earlier. I don't care if it's raining. Go.
Yeah.
Have any of y'all ever pushed somebody's knee down on the pedal?
No.
I've
never had the
crazy
urge.
bitch.
Well, I've had some crazy dicks do it to me, I guess, whenever I was the only one with a car initially in high school. And so I thought it would be funny to do it to a guy at work when we were on the ATV. And the look he gave me, I thought I was going to get written up for sexual harassment. It's like, it was your knee, guy. Jesus.
Well, if it was just my knee, then how come I have this erection?
Jesus.
But then they do stop, and he like while they're stopped, he like sticks the cigarette outside and puts it out. Which everybody only smokes half a cigarette in this movie. It's one of those '80s movies that's like has a lot of cigarette smoking in it, but everybody's like one drag and
like he could have like tried to like I think I would have tried to protect myself, even if I was gonna get out, because he doesn't even get out.
Yeah, he
also
just stops. He opens the door and he's like,
yeah,
I'll tell you what
he
we're
just
gonna
wets
do.
his cigarette out.
Yeah, and then closes the door and he's like, I'm gonna sit here and you're gonna drive. And he does, because Rutger Hauer pulls out a knife,
his badass switchblade.
Yep.
That he also like puts it up to him closed,
puts it up to his crotch,
but he like holds it to him closed like he's gonna flip it open. Whenever, but I don't like that wouldn't work with a switchblade.
It worked in It, the new It. Remember, he just stuck the knife up to the guy's throat and like, whack. We'll cover that movie someday.
Like, I'm pretty sure it would just like, because that's like the dull side of it. It would just like smack you a little bit.
I never had like a 1980s switchblade.
Yeah, maybe they were heavy duty.
Yeah.
Maybe they were sharp on both sides, like a sticker. But yeah, he's riding and he's like, I need to go to a gas station. Oh, he's okay. You need gas. He's like, yeah, I need gas. Gas stations have cigarettes.
Right.
Right? Oh, I thought you needed gas. I don't need gas. And he talks about the car that he passed. He's like, oh, is that what happened with that guy? He's like, no, I don't think he's going to be going anywhere because I cut his legs off and his arms and his head.
He says it so seductively, too.
And I'm going to do the same to you. Yeah, he does. I'd let him do it, if he was like sexual about it. He's like, shh, chop, 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 chop.
Well, and then they get accused of being a couple.
They do, because this is whenever they go through like a road construction where they get stopped, and apparently the road construction crew have to talk to everybody that goes through. I've never seen that, where you have to stop and talk to somebody during like a road thing.
I think it was like I've had to like stop and wait for like a pilot car. Or wait
I've
for
done
them
that
to clear
before
it up,
too, but you don't talk to
really
anybody.
have to.
Well, no.
They would normally just like do this, like
when
wave
they
you.
redid Pine Bluff, there was a pilot car situation. I couldn't get that dude to shut up and get out of my window.
Really?
Yes.
Well.
But yeah, like, so like how you get out of any crime in the 80s, you just pretend to be gay.
By holding a switchblade up to Jim Halsey's crotch.
Yeah.
which is like,
and everybody's like, okay,
From,
get out of here.
No, from that angle, it just looked like he was just touching him, like he had a knife on him.
yeah. And he was like, all right, sweethearts. Yeah. And then fucking Rutger Hauer blows him a kiss.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, Jim Halsey is like, yeah, we're just going through.
Yeah, he's giving him eyes.
Chicago.
Like, he's doing his best. Like,
this guy's gonna kill me. But and then they kind of make it through, and as they're doing it, Rutger Hauer really starts to fuck with him, like putting the knife up to his face, which that was a real knife that he stuck up to his face, and you don't really see it because of the crappy quality of the video, but he sticks the knife up to like near his eye, and a tear rolls down, and he catches it with the blade and like watches it roll down the blade. You kind of see it fall off, but like barely. And that was like totally improvised, like because Rutger Hauer was a very intense human being on the set of this. Like he stayed in character the entire time, and C. Thomas Howell was fucking terrified of him because he was only like 18 at the time.
Yeah.
So like he scared the shit out of this poor kid, and he was actually crying because he had a fucking knife up to his eye. He's like, we hit a bump, like I'm gonna lose my fucking eye.
Well, and he's like, do you know what happens like when you stab an eyeball and it oozes out or something?
Yeah, you know
I don't
what
know
happens to when an eyeball gets cut.
Yeah.
You know how much blood rushes out of a guy's neck?
And I want to know what happens to the eyeball, not the socket. Like,
No, the eyeball gets.
Is it full of
turns
white?
to liquid.
is it full of white liquid?
You know how much
kinda like an
cum
egg, I
goes out
think.
of a guy's
Yeah.
dick when I jerk him off?
That wasn't the question.
Yeah, it is. That's one of the lines in it.
it's the eternal question.
I'll make you shoot ropes like Spider-Man. And then while he's doing all this, he notices the door is ajar, and he's like, Rutger Hauer's making him
he's
say,
trying to make
I
him
wanna
say,
die.
"I want to die."
And he's
Yeah.
like, I don't want to die.
I don't think I can say that.
Right.
I would have a hard time saying it in that situation. I'd be like, I don't really, though.
Like,
I like this whole
can't
breathing
say.
thing.
But then he knocks him out of the car, and the movie ends.
The movie ends.
As
5 out of 5.
He
Bye,
hits
everybody.
the gas pedal and doesn't stop till he gets to fucking California,
Nope.
and the movie's over.
Which is what he should have done.
Yeah, exactly. Of several times, he just should have just kept going.
He just ignored. Well, he does run into him like later on, but yeah, he kicks him out and he's like, "Fuck you, buddy." I love the way he says that shit because, like I said, he's 18 at the time in this movie, so he's like really the age that the character would
It's
be.
a real flyboy celebration. Whoopee!
Gee golly willikers, I got away from that crazy
I did
guy.
it.
That crazy yegg. But he's like all celebrating, then morning comes and he's still driving. He should definitely like check in like you said, he's just head to I think that's what he's doing, just heading straight to California at that point. Not gonna pick anybody up, only stop for gas and if he has to shit.
Yeah.
But then he like comes upon a station wagon that's hauling a boat, and he sees 2 kids in the back shooting at him. Which, if you, I remember like,
It'd be very dangerous in this day and age.
yeah, don't let your kids do that because those don't even have like the orange
No.
caps on them to like let you know that it's a fake
Yeah,
gun.
this is like the most
Also-
80s thing about this movie.
Well, those model of station wagons, the back of the car had seats that faced the back window.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
And
why-
nobody wore seatbelts.
Yeah. I always wore a seatbelt, but that was the 90s.
Yeah.
I was born the year this movie came out. Me and this movie are the same age. Maybe. But yeah, it sees the kids in the back of the station wagon. He's like, oh, hey, pew, 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 hee, hee, hee. And then Rutger Hauer is like holding up a teddy
What kind
bear
of terrible father do you have to be
to let Rutger
to
Hauer sit
let
next
that
to
man
your
in your car
very small
with your
children?
children?
He's like kissing them and
Wife.
shit.
Yes.
Insane.
Way too.
That's why it just makes it's so crazy. It makes no sense.
It's dream
It's like
logic.
it's almost like they don't even know he's in there. It's like the kids know he's in there, but the parents don't even know he's in there.
Yeah, this nice man. We'll let him hang out with our very young children.
Because Because they're all like, what could you possibly be freaking out
He
about?
looks fine.
He
looks
pulls
totally
up and he's
trustworthy.
like, trying to get their attention
Yeah, he's
poorly.
Like, pulls up to the side. He's like, "Hi, that guy's a psycho." And he's like, "Huh? What? What do I know?"
And they don't roll their window down at all.
Yeah.
So, and this is like West Texas, right?
Well, it's filmed in California. but,
Well, the
yeah, set in
setting.
West, set in Texas.
Where are they taking that boat?
Yeah, that's they got
There's
ways
lots of
to go.
lakes and California.
A reservoir, maybe.
A reservoir. Yeah, there's lots of places to go with a boat in Texas.
It was a shitty
Not in
boat.
West Texas. But
Not in West Texas.
I don't know. I've never been out that far.
it's the desert.
It's
It's the dessert. It's hot and sweetie.
Just don't even go there.
But yeah, while Jim's trying to warn this family of Rutger Hauer being in the back seat, he almost gets in a wreck with the same bus that we see like 4 times.
Well, and he's doing it all wrong. He's like, he's a killer. And they were probably like hearing, I'm a killer.
I'm a killer. Pull over.
Yeah. Like,
I got something I want to show you.
jeez.
But yeah, he almost hits the bus. He does. The bus does
he
hit him.
clips it. Yeah, like they're side by side.
And-
Scratch a roo. He gets flipped around.
But
And the bus is like, I need your insurance
get
information.
back here, buddy. And he like takes off, still chasing after the station wagon, and eventually does come upon the station wagon. And I don't know what's going on in there, which I like that this movie doesn't show you a gore. Like there's very little.
Just
of it. It's
insinuates
restrained.
it. It's enough.
It gives it more of like a psychological bent to it than anything. But yeah, he comes.
Well, it
upon-
also kind of plays into what we kind of get into coming up here pretty soon, which is almost like a little Blade Runner-esque kind of twist almost to this, which is like, is he the killer, actually?
I don't think the movie ever really
I got
delves
that
into
feeling,
At
because
when
the
he's-
way the cops, like,
yeah.
just... So,
immediately
yeah.
swarm. Yeah, but that's because cops are stupid.
Because, we get this... wait, what do we get first? The abandoned...
He goes to the abandoned gas station. He's looking
right.
for a phone, which this gas station
Which
nobody's
is
there.
creepy as shit.
There's a door
I'm not
that's
wandering
open,
around
though.
in there.
Like you can go inside the gas
looks
station.
like an open. It doesn't look like it's been closed down.
Right,
Like,
it doesn't look
It just looks
entirely.
like it's maybe
It
like
looks
the
like
day
they
off.
stepped out.
Is it Sunday?
Or, like, I guess you could assume he's already killed them.
And locked up shop? Like,
Well, he left one door open because he goes inside the gas station. He like sees the phone in like the office area.
Right. I'm
An
saying,
old
did
rotary
Hitcher
phone.
already kill these guys at this gas station? They're out back in a fucking dumpster or something.
Yeah.
attention listeners, if you've ever dialed a rotary phone, good job. For those of you who haven't and who would have no idea what to do without YouTube, please let us know. I'm interested.
Hit us up. Let us know about how you feel about not only rotary payphones, but just payphones in general.
Right.
Yeah, that's two
You
questions.
ever
Two-part
used a
question.
payphone?
Yeah.
I've used a payphone, and my grandmother had a rotary phone. Like whenever I was very, very young, she eventually replaced it with a beep boop because he was old and she had to get the big number phones. But I remember using a rotary phone.
I used to have one just for decoration because it was cool.
How kitschy!
Very, very much. It was teal.
But he sees him at the gas station, or no, he comes in and like brings him the keys.
Yeah, I don't know. Were those the keys to his car? Or?
Yeah, those are the keys to Jim's
And
car.
also, in a perilous situation, you keep your keys on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. That's what I didn't understand.
Well, he's 18 and he's being like chased by the devil himself, pretty much.
So also, like, what the hell is a drive away?
It is what we thought it was.
They say this. He says this so intently, like everybody should know what it is.
He's delivering the car.
Like I can infer what it is. It's like someone bought a car and you take it to them.
It's something that happened back in the 70s and 80s.
Which I assume is still a thing you do, but I don't think it's something they just hire random people off the street to do.
No, dude, that you put like a personal ad out there. But this was like a company that did it too.
He was doing it through a company.
But
that's
because he specifically wanted to go to California.
Right, I guess instead of taking a bus, you can drive this car.
But if you're doing that, if you want to go to California that bad, like you didn't have a backpack or like
he has no.
He has a backpack.
Does he?
Okay.
Yeah, he has like 3 changes of clothes in this movie.
Okay.
He takes a shower like twice.
Yeah, he does.
He's a very clean man.
So how does he get covered in the gas? He gets covered in gas here.
This is
right?
a different. Oh no, this is that gas station.
Because it's before he goes to the diner.
But how does
So
he
it
get
has
the
to be-
truck? That's at a different gas station then. At some point, Rutger Hauer gets in the truck, and
We
that's
kind of
how he
see that
gets
before. We see him get in the truck with the guy before all this happens.
Yeah.
He gives him the keys and then kind of disappears. And then when he goes outside, he just shows up in the fucking
that's
truck.
Right. Yeah, he comes out of the
Demolition style.
garage.
And drives through the gas pumps.
Which that's actually Rutger Hauer driving through those gas pumps because the stunt drivers were having trouble doing this all in like one smooth movement. We're like running over the thing and then backing up and doing that. And Rutger Hauer was like watching them try to do it. And he's like, "Let me drive." And
he like covers him in gas.
Yep.
And then he tosses the match at him.
He tosses
This
him,
is
he
the
gives him
slowest
plenty of
reacting
time.
gasoline ever.
That's diesel,
'Cause
probably.
He has time to like run all the way to
It's
his-
very
If it was
pink.
diesel, it wouldn't have lit by a match.
But isn't diesel pink? Like
it? Yeah, I mean,
This
like
gas
farm
is like
diesel.
pink.
Farm diesel is pink.
It's probably pre-ethanol.
Yeah, it would be green.
there's probably still lead in that gasoline.
But yeah, it was
There's
definitely
a lot of lead in this movie.
Everywhere.
But that
in
match,
the grain.
I can't even strike a match and let it burn long enough to light a candle half the time. So how you gonna throw? These are the good matches.
even if it was gas.
These
I
are
mean,
very good.
pre-EPA
That always makes me
regulations.
mad. Yeah, because whenever I used to burn trash as a kid, I always used to light the match and like throw it down as it was like still going, like
We're an
that way it wouldn't
environmentally
like
friendly
get put out
podcast.
midair. And he just like lets the thing burn and like catch a little bit and then drops it. And that's not how that's gonna work, bro.
Those were the good old matches back in the day before the environmental regulations.
Wax coated.
For
We're a green podcast, by the way.
we are We're
Zero
very
waste.
environmentally conscious.
Zero waste, except for the whole thing.
They blow the shit out of this gas station, and that must have been a cool scene
Yeah.
to shoot.
It's only had like a $6 million budget, pulled in like $2 million.
Yeah, so they definitely did this one time.
Yeah.
And
So
he comes squealing around with the car completely on fire. I don't know
Yeah.
how that car made
No.
it.
I don't know how he made it because he's covered in gas.
Yeah.
And the car's covered in like fire.
Right, like and the fumes would go. The fire would go like a closed door. I don't know. I don't
It
know if
would go in
stop
your
it.
air conditioning and like
Yeah.
he would be a fucking human toaster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he somehow makes it out of there, and the Hitcher just disappears on his. This is like when he starts to have this magical system of desert roads
Yeah.
that just run wherever he needs them to, parallel to the main highway, and then they just kind of.
He knows the area pretty well.
That part gave me like Death Proof vibes. Like
Him
when they're
knowing just
parallel.
all these, yeah. I believe this movie is what is called a non-stop thrill ride at this point.
For sure. And then he just like gets away. I guess he like drives off and makes it to the diner.
Yep. And then we get to meet Nash, who is a lovable character that only has like 5 minutes of screen time, and then they talk about how great of an actress she was, which
Yeah.
she is. Like, she plays the role well.
I
What her
get, like,
character-
the accent was really not even consistent.
We're
I
from
think.
Martians.
Yeah.
We're from Mars.
Yeah, he's like totally spaced out. You know, because obviously.
He goes in and calls the police, and then goes
Yeah,
and like
and takes
cleans
a
himself
shower.
up.
Yeah.
And she does the nicest thing. She makes him a big plate of like cheeseburger
Mm-hmm.
with like giant steak fries.
Yep.
That
And
shit looks so good.
So this is when this movie just really goes absolutely batshit
With
and
the
makes
finger?
no fucking sense.
With the
yeah, the
finger.
rest of like the way this plays out is entirely batshit.
Okay,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
thing, okay, we haven't seen any houses, any residences, any villages, any cities, any shires, and this girl is taking a bus back and forth to work.
Yeah, I don't know
How
where
does-
she's coming from.
Well,
who
you see,
she's
it's just one
feeding.
highway, but there are roads off of it.
Yeah.
I get that.
I don't
She went on one of
We
those
don't see
Rutger
any
Hauer
side roads.
She lives on one of the Rutger
Not
Hauer.
till like far into we see a side road situation. So
There
her
are
commute
no
to
side
work
roads.
is insane. And then I don't know what time of day it's supposed to be, but she's there and it's before opening hours.
They probably open up at like 11.
I mean, she was
let's
there a little
say.
early before work. I mean,
Yeah,
that
she's
makes
there to
sense.
open
I
everything
mean,
up.
yeah, because she's relying on weird transportation.
Turns on that
What
grill
makes
pretty damn
absolutely
fast.
no sense is that he is eating his food and somehow picks up without feeling or noticing
Those
the
are
difference
pretty
in
hearty looking
texture or
fries.
size. a human fucking finger.
That's about finger-sized fries. I'd fall for it, especially if I was so distracted. I'd be like, I'd probably eat the finger and be like, this potato's wet.
Was she also extremely distracted and distraught because she just served him that plate?
No, he...
Is she part of it?
When they were both away from the plate, John Ryder was like, finger.
He slipped in and went, bamf, boop, bamf.
And then
He
fucking
was out of there.
booped out of there because he's a ghost.
It makes no... Like, I don't know. Because he, like, freaks out and is like, he's here.
Yeah, and while he's puking and doing that, they're like,
all.
get down on the ground.
Yeah, and then the cops show up and are like, just immediately way too convinced that it's him. He's the killer.
Like they saw him doing it.
Like they have hard evidence that he is the killer.
And
Like
he's just like,
before
he's in
they
there,
find
he's
the
in
knife,
there.
even.
He tries to tell them, and they're like,
Which he doesn't say, I'm the one that called you.
yeah.
Which I think is the best thing you could say in that. But they're just like, what did they think they were showing up to? They got a call saying, I'm here at this gas station.
I know who did that. Yeah.
Know who did that. Yeah.
And they show up and they're like, get
They
down on the ground.
show up and like try to kill him for it.
Well, cops are stupid and violent
The
in this movie.
dispatcher totally misunderstood the situation.
Every cop misunderstands the situation in there. I guess it's kind of hard to.
But we also find out that the Hitcher has like stolen his wallet and everything and replaced it with the knife.
For that while he was showering?
He just changed clothes and everything. I guess so. I guess that's what we're supposed to assume.
Yeah, he threw away all the gas covered clothes.
But like this is all like why I kind of was like, okay, is this all in his head and is he just actually the killer?
I don't see.
I mean, he can't be for where this goes.
Yeah, it can't be.
But-
That. I just don't think the movie ever even slightly
It
infers
was just
that. I think that was
like,
you
When
being
he's
like,
in-
"What's going on?"
No, whenever I felt like that whenever he was being interrogated, and like at the jail scene, I felt like it was.
Yeah,
this
even
around?
after he like wakes up in the jailhouse, like
yeah,
it's like is this like a blackout,
yeah,
high tension situation,
right?
Like, yeah.
Maybe I could see that because it's very convincing. But he also explains like he has no ID, he has nobody he can call or anything like that.
Well, they were like, you don't have your birth certificate.
You're supposed to carry that around with you, don't you know? You're supposed to have your papers with you, all your papers with
No,
you.
your mom keeps that till you're like 40.
Actually, I think I have my birth certificate. I think I've gotten to that stage of adulthood where I have my birth certificate and my social security card.
I've had to reorder mine a few times.
They're somewhere. I can prove I was an American. I'm an American.
Another fundamental question. The knife does look pretty nice, badass, but how are you cutting legs and arms off with that knife?
He definitely didn't cut someone's legs off with it.
Slash,
I think he was
slash,
exaggerating.
Slash,
Imagine he
slash,
was
and once you get to the bone,
exaggerating.
crunch, 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 slash, slash. If the guy can cut off his arm with fucking a rock in, what is that James Rapist movie?
197
Yeah, 127
26.
2,000 hours.
Yeah. 240,000 minutes.
110 seconds. That one time at band camp.
Oh,
Just loose light bulb.
okay.
No,
I
you
don't
got
think so.
demons, guys. The lights are flashing, kind of dimming on us. You guys got a demon infestation.
It was storming a bit. I think it's
Yeah, that's because storming demons out there.
But yeah, they just like completely railroad him and lock him up.
Well, the one cop is like, anybody can see that boy ain't a killer. And they're
Yeah.
still treating him like shit.
Right, yeah.
There's
They're like, I don't know you didn't kill these people, but you did something.
You're still
Like,
a piece of
you're
fucking
still-
garbage.
I don't know what you did, but you did something.
Look,
You're
Illinois
involved in
boy.
this.
Yeah, because the one cop's like, I bet your mom was real proud of these mugshot photos. Even though we got you on zero evidence.
Yeah, then he just like wakes up and his cell's unlocked and like all the cops are dead.
And he's
Well,
like,
he has the dream of picking up John Ryder again, and whenever he knocks, it's 3 gunshots, and that's what wakes him up.
Yeah.
he wakes up and he's like stretching, like, oh my god, my back hurts. Jail bed is so bad. He didn't have a pillow, but there's a whole set of blankets and everything on the top bunk. He could have had a pillow. Like, at the very least, take your jacket off and have a pillow.
He was really tired. You never been so tired that you don't even like make a bed for yourself? You just lay down on a prison cot.
No, not in jail. I haven't been that tired.
And I hope I don't go back to jail again because like I have to have so many pillows to like support myself.
Oh my god, yeah.
I got the chest pillow, I got the knee pillow.
Like, these chairs are not ergonomic. Like,
I'm gonna be so sore in jail.
I have to start every day with Tylenol.
You have to find
Already?
a pump.
I'm an
You have to find
approximate guy.
a twink just to have a body pillow.
And then a snuggle pillow.
You're my bitch just because I need my
back
spine to not
support.
hurt.
But you'd need a fluffy one, you know. A good belly to lay on.
I don't know, I'll have to find my ideal man. But this is in the future whenever I finally, all my crimes finally catch up with me. But where were
Which,
we?
like, okay, so like at this point, he gets out of the cell, finds all the dead cops. Go, lock yourself back in the cell.
Yeah.
He could have ended it right here.
Well, I don't know because then John Ryder would have came and got him. And eaten
But
him.
All the cops, there were cops there. Like he hears all the, like they're there. Like it's obviously a bunch of more cops are there.
But
like,
whenever the cops that come as he's leaving, they come and find him in an open jail cell.
if it was not open though, he probably could have locked it. Unless it's like remote lock or something.
It was a big jingly key thing, and how did he not wake up to the big jingly key open?
Right.
I don't know. He's a
lock
heavy
yourself
sleeper.
back in and toss the keys down the hall. Like, yeah.
I was here the whole time.
Yeah, like.
What had happened was, I don't fucking know.
And instead, he steals a gun and runs off into the desert.
He's got to stop this guy. He knows he's got to stop John Ryder at this point. Well, not quite yet, but he gets to that point.
John Ryder, did he pull all the bullets from every gun that was there on every cop?
Just that one.
Just because that one was the
take.
one he was going to take. It was
He
meant to be.
knows. He's like, John Ryder's real smart. He
He's
knows
like in this kid's
he's a
head.
desert spirit, so of course he knows. He's like Payman kind of. A little bit of hereditary lore there.
He's fucking John Wick, apparently, because he just like silently killed like 3 or 4 different cops.
He shot him. Like he hears that's the gunshots that he hears in his dreams are the gunshots of him killing the cops.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But
he somehow just picks them
he
off.
slits that one guy's throat, and the dog's like looking at which. The dog scene is pretty fucking tense because if you see a police dog and you're like, not a policeman.
Yeah, I
and
thought
it's
that was
just
gonna
loose,
that could
I'd be
have went a different way. Yeah,
no.
I mean, he was a drug dog. He wasn't a murder dog.
he would be better off if the dog would have just chased him back into his cell.
Aren't the drug dogs and murder dogs the same dogs?
No,
No.
They
You
train
have
them
to-
different?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to specifically train them. Yeah,
Okay, good.
You can hide your murders, but not your weed.
Yeah.
I mean it's still a fucking vicious animal. It can fuck you up.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not
It's a
specifically trained.
German Shepherd.
You know they have they're called German Malamars. That they look like a German Shepherd, but they give them metal teeth.
What the
Like it's
fuck?
like almost comes standard with the breed.
like
They like cap
like
their,
gold fronts,
like whole like a grill. Yeah,
but like gold with diamonds.
no, like silver, like Terminator teeth.
Like
So you're getting chased around by Jaws
Yeah.
from James Bond, pretty
Yeah.
much.
or
Or
poor,
his dog.
poor kids in the
Belgian
90s.
Malamar is what it's
Belgian
called. Yeah,
Malamar.
Belgian
Okay.
Malamar.
Well, that's
yeah.
that's not
Frightening.
cool. That doesn't seem comfortable for those dogs. But yeah, Jim makes his way out of there while all the police are pulling up, and then he manages to make it to another gas station
Another gas
with a
station.
payphone, and he's like waiting for the. I guess he's trying to call the cops again.
Well, wait. Okay, so this highway seems to just go straight, like just
Yeah.
straight as an arrow. He climbed up a mountain.
Yeah, and there's another parallel highway.
There's a
over
couple
here.
of them.
Okay.
It makes no
I haven't
sense.
seen the map. So.
He's just in the desert. There are roads in the desert.
And you would, I mean, like when they're all rushing in, he just keeps on climbing, like to get further away. Like duck for 5 seconds.
if he
Let him get in
ran-
the building.
What if he ran into the cannibals from The Hills Have Eyes?
I
Should have.
I
This,
felt that for a
I'm a
moment.
Jupiter.
Was
but
that
then-
that was the dog? That was the dog.
That was the dog.
Oh my God.
Beast.
Yeah. Sorry.
But yeah, he goes to that payphone. He's like, "Come on!" And 2 cops show up, And like a genius, he just pops out with his gun. He's like, "Throw your gun down!" Like, take it easy. He's like, "Tell me about it." And fucking, he takes 2 cops hostage.
I don't even think they had like recognized him.
No.
Like even.
Did you notice the way he was holding the gun too? Like,
When he's walking through the
he's
desert,
like
yeah.
daintily holding the very
Barely
end of the
look at his
handle.
2 fingers.
Well, he's not a killer.
But then he shoves it right in his
It's
crotch.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hijacks 2 cops, which is his brilliant plan to prove his innocence.
Yeah.
Like, take me to your boss.
Pretty much, he takes the cops hostage, and they're going down the road. He's like, "Just drive."
Yeah.
And he tells them like not to tell them where they are or anything like that. And he's like, "It's one of your patrol cars." And he wants to talk to
Etheridge.
Sergeant or Chief Etheridge,
Yeah.
whatever he is, and
Man in charge.
Big
he
dick
manages to like
Etheridge.
finally get in touch with him. And he's like, "Well, what do you want me to do, son?" He's like, "Man, you tell me, because I didn't do any of these crimes. I can tell you who did. It all looks like it's me."
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "I'm putting my trust in you." And just as he says that, we see John Ryder
Yeah,
come
but
up
they
behind him with
like
the truck.
seem to like have like they set up sort of like a meeting, and they kind of like or seem to be having things peacefully
Yeah, and then
worked out.
Rutger Hauer shows up just
from
in
his
time.
magical desert road and just like drives up, shoots the cops, and darts off into the desert.
Yeah, that's what you do. And he has to like, it's a pretty
He
fucking
like also
scary
must like have a
situation.
GPS tracker on this guy too, like because he
He's got
knows
him
where he's
microchipped,
at
yeah,
at all times.
He's got a microchip, but yeah, Rutger Hauer like shoots the 2 cops, and then Jim Halsey has to like guide the car off the road and stop it. Which, how would you do that with 2 dead bodies? Like, especially when you got a cop like kicking everything around and shit because he's bleeding from his neck. That's a dangerous situation.
You
right
could
there.
probably shift it into neutral at least. Slow it
Yeah,
down.
probably. That would be probably for the best. But that's on the steering column, though. You got to reach up.
Well,
past,
he was
like,
already like steering from the back.
yeah, I guess he was. I don't know. It seems like they should put a grate in between there so that doesn't happen in the
Yeah,
cop
this
cars.
is the only cop car that doesn't have a separator. Like lucky him.
They're not. These cops have nothing to do.
As
There's
soon as he
nobody
was
else
like,
in the jail.
"You're gonna get in the front seat, and I'm gonna get in the back," I was like, "It's a cop car. That's a bad idea."
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
you're
don't-
locked in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he manages to escape, and Jim Halsey keeps dropping that gun in the dirt. And they gets that gun so dirty. I'm like, "Son, you need to clean that gun." I'm not even like a firearms expert, but I know if you get a bunch of dust in a gun and try to shoot it,
Well, no sand, granular.
Yeah,
That's
like
even
sand,
worse.
dust and sand. But he has a little freak out, has himself a little cry and he tries to shoot himself. But then that cloud. This is actually unintentionally how this happened too. Is they shot it like just as he was like, and then coming back to his senses, there actually was like the sun came out, or a cloud moved across the sun, and like the sun came out, and he's like, "I gotta kill this guy," and then they just shot like an insert shot of another cloud going past the sun, and like that's how that scene was shot. So that's pretty cool. It's like unintentionally like perfectly lit. That's neat. But yeah, he makes his decision. He's like, "I got to take care of this guy. To survive, to help people, I got to take care of this guy."
But he considered suicide for a second. It's
Yeah.
like, but you've gone this far, like.
I mean, how else are you going to get out of this? At this point, you're either in trouble because they're going to blame the cops' deaths on you, or you're like, Rutger Hauer is going to get you. You're between a rock and a hard place in the desert. He's not in a good way.
Mm-mm.
But he walks his way across the desert and comes to a diner.
Once again.
Thinks he's escaped Rutger, and he's like, he goes in. The guy's like, "Are you okay, son?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Brew some coffee and bring it to me in a booth.
He ain't got no money. He's fixing to die and dash.
But yeah, because they did take all the money out of his pocket. Yeah, but he just wants some coffee. How much did that cost? Like 10 cents back in 1986? Probably 5.
I mean, 30 with like a $5 tip.
Yeah, so maybe he had a little bit of change, but he doesn't even get his cup of coffee because Rutger Hauer like comes in and sits right next to him, and like he's just so out of it, like trying to like de-stress for a second, and then whenever he like comes to, he's like, "Oh fuck, Rutger Hauer's right here." And, like, he pulls out the gun he has. He's like, yeah, I got a fucking gun pointed. Don't you fucking move. And he's like, that gun's not loaded, kid. And, he's like, oh, yeah? He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
The way he does, he kind of, like, sneers at him. He's like, yeah, it's not loaded. That was the gun you grabbed from the police station. Why didn't you check it? He was like, And then Rutger Hauer does the most intense thing that happens in this. I don't know, there's a bunch of intense shit that happens in this movie, but whenever he like licks the pennies and sticks them in fucking Jim Halsey's eyes, he's like,
that's fucking disgusting.
And yeah, it's gross, but it's also like, ah! It's hard to. They had to edit out the audio of C. Thomas Howell just like viciously shitting his pants during the scene. That was a little blooper that you see in the trivia. He just filled his pants with diarrhea at this point.
My brother's not like a super sanitary guy, but like I can chase him with pennies.
Don't lick the pennies. Don't lick the pennies. Don't stick them near your eye hole.
There's a shortage also, so just...
I thought we were just getting rid of them.
Yeah, we don't need pennies.
I remember throwing away like 2 pounds of pennies at work one time.
Yeah.
And my boss was like, why are you doing that? I was like, they're not fucking worth anything. I can't even take them to a coin star. They go in the trash where they belong.
Well, we're fixing to start printing $250 bills, but we're getting rid of pennies, so...
Inflation.
Yep, that's
how that works.
Yeah. You know, we should just invent penny guns now, right?
Yeah. Not a bad idea.
Yeah. Gotta worry about getting shot with pennies now.
Take him to the strip club.
I actually do. Like, that's, I'll use pennies as slingshot ammo often.
That's a pretty good ammo.
They don't fly very straight, but they're fun to shoot. Cause like,
Hear that, guys? This house is weaponized. We have slingshots with lasers.
Pennies.
But, John Ryder leaves them to his devices right there with his empty gun. He leaves the bullets for him in his, like, hanky that he's been using. There's, like, 5 bullets and a rock. And he
it seems to be like his like main goal is that he just has like a suicide wish, and he wants this guy to kill him.
Yeah, he wants to drive him crazy first.
Yeah, it's almost got like a Killing Joke vibe to it.
A little bit, yeah. Which didn't that comic came out this same year? It came out in 1986.
Not sure. Yeah, maybe so.
Maybe. I don't know anything about comics. And once again, I have that the gun is filthy and it's going to backfire on him. But he goes into the bus and hides in the bathroom.
Yeah, like way too easily. Just slips onto this bus and just hides out into the bathroom until they leave, and then slips out. But like, so just so happens our waitress is taking this bus, I guess, to and from work, or somehow
she's going. Maybe
she's going somewhere. Maybe she was finally getting out of there.
Maybe she was on her way home from work. I think that's maybe what's more likely. Yeah, she's on her way home from work, and they stopped at this other diner.
But unfortunately, she has to go to the bathroom, and then like before she even notices him, like he doesn't even like give her a chance to maybe be like,
oh, you?
Yeah, like
he like rushes.
Oh yeah, they let me go. It was a miscommunication. Yeah, you know,
no,
he could have explained himself.
Nope. Sticks a gun to her face and pushes her in the bathroom. Covers her mouth.
Very rapey.
Very sexy.
She's apparently into it because she gives in real quick. Like it's kind of
she's just
on
like,
her side.
Okay,
yeah.
Like not even had to take her hostage. She's like, fine, okay, whatever. And then they like the cops pull over the bus. And Jim is like, you just stay here. Don't worry about it. And he exits the bus. The 2 cops that are there are like, they want to kill him. Like,
yeah, they're trying hard. They're like, give me an excuse.
Yeah,
he like,
you spit on my wrist.
Yeah, he wants him to grab his wrist, I guess. So
wipe it off. Yeah. I'm not doing that,
Wait,
sir.
I didn't understand that.
He wanted him to reach for his wrist.
Yeah.
Like,
but why the fuck would you say you spit on my wrist?
So he would like, I don't know. So he would.
They didn't have body cams. Like,
you could tell by the trajectory.
Well, on all the bus, the people on the bus were watching.
Yeah.
Okay. There's your body cam right there. And he was just about to do it whenever fucking Nash comes out with the gun and fires it, and he's like, "Put your gun down! I know what you were about to do to that boy. That was unfair." She's not even sure he's not the killer yet.
Right? She's just like, you just can't fair trial, okay?
He's entitled to a fair trial before he just get murdered on the side of the road. But she tells Jim to just empty out the guns because he's in enough trouble already, and they take the guns and they get in the cop car and then they go, and then they are chased by cops
immediately.
Immediately, and they're like shooting at them, which
which actually Friday did look it up. This was pre-pit maneuver. This was like before they invented the pit maneuver. So I guess their tactic before pit maneuver was shoot you with shotguns.
Yeah.
Because they definitely go
Texas
after
cops, on an empty highway. Yeah, you're definitely gonna.
Which I guess at this, she wasn't an innocent bystander really, but I don't think they would even know that yet.
No, they don't.
Because those
know
were
exactly.
other cops.
But she was like,
that just showed up.
But she's like, they're not gonna do anything because I'm in the car.
Yeah,
and they do.
And he starts like telling her to shoot back, and she won't do it at first. Like they like basically shoot the car to pieces.
Yeah, and she goes to shoot, and like they
just drops
the gun because they shoot at her.
Shot.
Yeah. I don't think she gets one shot off.
I thought she got one shot and the little bit of kickback. She's like,
I think she just sticks it out there.
Window, and they shoot the cherries on the cherry lights on top, and she drops it. She's like, I dropped the gun, and he's like, what?
But don't worry, because the Hitcher on his magical road and his magical truck show back up.
Well, this is whenever, they're getting away from the cops. He dropped the gun. Shit's really looking bad, and he slams on the brakes while they're trying to shoot out his tires, and the two cops like flip around, shoot each other, and flip around and all that. And they think they finally like escaped the police. And a helicopter shows up.
Helicopter, the Hitcher takes out the helicopter
with a pistol,
with
like a revolver.
Yeah,
without like really aiming. He's just like.
So this is another reason, though, I was like thinking like more. It was like he was the killer, because up until this point, no one else had seen him outside of dead people. Yeah.
Which is kind of his whole point.
But now at this point, it's like, okay, he is like an actual real person. Yeah. He's not just a figment of his imagination.
So yeah, he shoots down the helicopter. Yanni. And we see that he is basically unstoppable.
Yeah. He's fucking John Wick.
Yeah, he's John Ryder.
John Ryder.
And they get out of the police car at this point, like ditch it, and they make their way to a truck stop hotel thing. And I have at this point like how well like written, and I think this movie's very well paced too. Like you say, it's kind of
it just seems it's so
like
convenient.
It took forever.
Like they just happen to wander through the desert each time, just a little ways, and
and then find it. Yeah, but I think that what moves you from act to act.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's well written, well paced, and this movie makes me want a cigarette. And they finally make their way to the hotel room, and like Nash is all nervous. Jim's on the bed. She's like, "Can I see it by you?" And they end up like falling asleep for a little bit. And then Jim wakes up and goes to like take a shower because he's very cleanly in this movie. He has to get that gas and road smell off of him. And he goes to take a shower, and Nash calls her dad. Doesn't tell her doesn't tell him where she's at or anything like that. But then it's like, okay, Daddy, bye. And then she like lays back down and goes back to sleep, or tries to go back to sleep. And we see a truck pull up right outside of their hotel room, and John Ryder
appears in the room.
Appears in the room.
He's also a master burglar.
I mean, he probably was already in that room waiting on him. Ryder's on the storm.
He's like, I'd like to book room 16. There's going to be some other kids that come in here, so just also let them pay for room 16.
Yeah.
It's a sex thing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We're meeting up for, sex. And this movie doesn't really like, except for like the rotary phones and maybe the vehicles and shit like that. I don't think this is a very 80s movie. I think this is pretty much like timeless kind of movie. Like it could be set during any period.
I think it's got more of a 70s feel for like such a late 80s movie.
Yeah.
Like lack of technology and like that also contributes to that.
Yeah, I mean, it's any time before like 2000. Yeah. I think this movie could be set. But and Nash hears Jim Halsey like hears the TV cut on. And he's like, Nash, and he knows already something's wrong because he turned off that TV before he went in there. And he grabs the towel rack off of the wall.
Rips it right off the wall.
Just rips it right off the wall and goes around like looking for John Ryder. Makes his way out to like the truck stop part, and sees a bunch of cop cars.
He works fast.
Yeah, he works very fast. This is like a 5-minute period, maybe 15 minutes where he was taking a shower. But
and he like laid down with her and got all creepy first. It wasn't like he just ran in and got her.
Right.
And he like silently was able to get her out of there.
Yep. And then but he goes out looking for her, and him knows something up, and he goes to like step up from behind the truck, and the cops grab him, and he's like, "Are you Jim Halsey?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Who are you?"
We've completely forgiven all those crimes that we think you committed.
Yeah.
But we need your help.
We need your help right now.
This whole like setup here, it's crazy, it's gruesome, and it's fucking awesome that they go through with it.
Yeah.
But
I like it even more than they don't show it.
They couldn't figure out any way to like prevent this, like initially, even before.
Well, tire chocks didn't exist.
Tire chocks. Drive 2 police cruisers into the front of it.
Well, the moment he would have saw those police cruisers like coming at him,
they were really close. Like
Yeah.
they definitely could have like snuck up and tire chuck because there was people all around.
It only took like a foot.
They did not try very hard.
No, they didn't try super hard. But yeah,
they
Nash is all like suspended between the truck and the trailer, and
they're like, if we shoot him, his foot's on the clutch and he'll rip her in half. But in a moment,
yeah.
Yeah.
Which in the remake, it's like gender swapped, so it's the girlfriend that's like has to go talk to him before he rips the boyfriend in half, because it's like 2 of them in the new Hitcher.
Okay.
Well, and you say girlfriend boyfriend, like for them to go through this much stuff together, there doesn't seem to be any romantic interest.
No, there really isn't. There's supposed to be a sex scene, and Jennifer Jason Leigh showed up that day and was like, "I don't feel like doing it. I don't think like it would be in my characters because we've only known each other through trauma, and that's like the Hollywood thing that we would sleep together."
I think Pony Boy turned her down because of that haircut.
No, but she did have a crazy hairdo.
She looks like one of my exes.
She looks like the kid from Home Improvement like, with that hair.
Zachary Taylor Thomas. Or no, was it Zachary Taylor Thomas?
One of them. I think it's the other one, the beefier one.
Oh, the beefier one. I was thinking the little one that was in the Pinocchio movie. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Yeah. That's who that was.
But no, not him.
The older brother.
Yeah.
But this is when I take it back. This may be one of the most intense scenes of the movie. Whenever he has to go into the truck and talk to him, he's like, "Here, I'll give you this gun. I want you to point it at me. I want you to fucking kill me." He's like, "If I do that, you'll kill her." And he's like, "Gonna kill her anyway." And he does. He rips her in half, and you hear like a slight like splorsh.
Yeah, well, like he tells him he's not gonna do it, and then like he has what's his line, like you're pathetic or something like that.
Yeah, for not killing him.
And then he just does it. We hear the gunshot go off.
Right, you do.
Like I don't know how else he stopped him, but we cut to him just being arrested.
Yep. Maybe he shot him right near his face.
It doesn't make sense.
Clipped his ear.
And I do like the part where they're questioning him. They're like, "What's your name? Do you have a name? Where are you from?" And he's like, Disneyland. It's so fucking scary. And then Jim Halsey's in there watching him as they're like interviewing him, trying to get something. He's like, "I want to talk to him." And so, like a dumbass, the sheriff lets him goes in there.
Yeah, which they would never do.
Nope.
Oh wait, he's got some extra questions.
Yeah, and he shakes his hand and then spits in his face.
Spits right in his face. And this is when we see Jeffrey DeMunn's like, all right, I knew this is a fucking
We've got to
bad
put
idea.
these two in separate vehicles and send them in opposite directions immediately.
There's something going on between them. Sorry I keep trying to pick out this nose hair. It's just really bothering me. Speaking of noses, Jeffrey DeMunn has giant nostrils. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed that, but the man has huge nostrils.
Who?
Jeffrey DeMunn, the sheriff, what was his name? Etheridge. Him. He's also in The Walking Dead and the Blob remake and The Mist.
Just got distracted by all the hats.
There's a lot of hats. Yeah, a lot of cops do look alike. But I always spot Jeffrey DeMunn. I like him as an actor. He reads the Dreamcatcher audiobook, which is not a great book, but it's a great performance.
Yeah, they take him on their, like, they put him in his, they've got him by, like, chained, like, they've had him really loosely handcuffed.
Yeah.
Like, it's shackled, like, ankles and everything, but they're pretty loose.
Well, he's
like,
pretty
far
calm.
apart. But they've got him, like, surrounded with guys with shotguns and
That
shit.
future shotgun, Chekhov's future shotgun, which that wasn't like an actual.
He goes full Michael Myers in this ending.
But, yeah, they go down different parts of the road. Jeffrey DeMunn's taking him fucking somewhere. I don't know.
To the state line, I guess. Like, it's unclear.
Just drop him off at the California state
Yeah.
line. But
he decides to commit one last felony.
yeah, he's got to commit one last felony and get himself into real big trouble by taking the cop's gun and pointing at him because he has to take care of John Ryder at
Yeah,
this point.
because he just knows, which I guess he's right.
He does. He does say like you'll never hold him.
He somehow in shackles takes out this entire bus full of cops with shotguns,
Yeah, and
then doesn't die in the bus wreck.
doesn't die in the bus wreck because like Jim Halsey comes just in time to like come up behind him in the truck, and he opens the door. He shoots the door open, the back door open, and then like jumps and goes
Drives through the freaking windshield.
and which Rutger Hauer broke one of his teeth in this
And it's
scene.
just like, oh, hey, kid.
Yeah, hey kid. But yeah, he broke one of his teeth diving through this windshield because of the gun.
I bet.
Like the shotgun like hit him in the tooth. And he's like, "Fuck."
Well, then he's immediately shot back through it.
Yeah, after he stops.
Yeah.
And
I wonder if he didn't have a dad. Now he feels like this is his father figure.
who, Jim or
Yeah.
It's so unclear. It's like, is it just like the suicide thing? Is he trying to like make him into him? Is that like his agenda here? Is he trying to make him a killer? But even then, it's like, even if he does kill him, that doesn't really make him.
yeah? Well, he says earlier
The
in the
new
movie
Hitcher,
at the very beginning,
necessarily.
he's like, "What do you want?" He's like, "I want you to stop me." And that's what he wants. He wants him to stop him. And he's like doing all this crazy shit that Jim just like can't until the very end. And yeah, he hits Rutger Hauer with the truck while he's like blasting away.
Bounce him like a fucking
Yeah.
rubber ball.
Boing. And while he lays there on the ground for a second, he's like, dead. And Jim comes up to him, points the gun right at his head, and is
Right,
like
like
caressing
just
him with
give him one. You know, it's like, or at least give him a real good kick to the head.
it. That would have
He
been.
just kind of pokes him a little bit.
He
And
pokes him
nudges
a little bit, but like,
give him a good, kick the shit out of him at least.
if this had been a movie that came out in the 2000s, everything would have been the same except for this last scene where you would have got like an awesome fucking head explosion. I think because I think in the remake you do get like her actually like blowing his fucking head off. But yeah, he lays there for a second. He thinks he's finally dead, and then he gets up and throws the shackles. And C. Thomas Howell just like
He almost like smiles about it, like yeah,
turns around.
this is what I was waiting on.
Blasts him like 3 times with the shotgun, and then goes up to the truck and just kind of stays there. And this is I meant to bring this up because like starting at this scene, whenever he goes with Jeffrey DeMunn, it's like morning, and this scene after he kills Rutger Hauer is like evening. Like he's been chasing after this bus all day. Like, I guess. And Rutger Hauer knew when just the time was to finally get that. But yeah, the movie
There's
ends.
a lot of convenience, a lot of suspension of disbelief.
A lot, but god damn it, I love this movie. I think this ending is like perfect for what this movie is. Like I said, I grew up watching this movie, It's something I watched when I was like 11, 12, 13, like perfect, like
I think it could be a wonderful short film.
I can see maybe shortening it up a little bit, but I think this movie's like perfectly based. Like I said, it reminds it now, watching Fury Road now, knowing that it's the same cinematographer, like it's similar pacing to me, similar like shots, just as intense. I give this movie a 5 Jim Halseys out of 5.
It's a 2 for me, dog.
2 as well.
Well, you guys don't appreciate 80s
Well,
movies
we
like
don't,
I
I
do.
guess.
The haircuts, the wardrobe.
I'm bowdy and rowdy about this movie. I think it's great. Well, what do we got for him next week?
Well, just kind of going off vibe along, this one kind of came to me. Let's do 2001 Joyride.
Okay. I ain't never seen it, but I know it's got Paul Walker in it and Lily Sobieski.
All right, Candy Cane.
Yeah. Isn't that Buffalo Bill who plays him? Okay, yeah. Who's also in the Hills Have Eyes remake that came out a couple of years after that. All right, but until then, if you want to get in touch with us, we can be on the Facebook. You know, we can be on that there Twitter. We've been known to be on Reddit. Hit us up. If you want to email us at hoghairhorrorshow@gmail.com. New episodes, we've been doing them weekly here lately, getting them out to you as fast as we can on Tuesdays on our YouTube channel, Spotify, and pretty much anywhere you can find a podcast. We are there. So listen to us, tell your friends, and tell their friends, and be like, hey, this horror podcast needs more listeners. Let's get them out there. Let's get them ears out there. So bye.
Farewell.
Sayonara.